Mambo vipi? Welcome to Juza. The events of this week have been massive. This week in Kenya and tangu tu the whole finance bill saga ianze has been a glorious, glorious event. Kitu inafanyika, I can't even believe. It's magical. Ili move from reading the finance bill, understanding it, rejecting it, disseminating it, opposing it, and now we are moving from it's not just the finance bill, it's a total revolution. And I'm loving it, kabisa, because I can't simply comprehend kitu hao MPs wanafikiria and what the leadership of this country is thinking about right now, or were ever thinking about ever since we elected them. I simply can't understand it. Now, the message for me can't be said better than this image. Nimeona hii image circulated all over Twitter. Nimeona the Occupy State House. Nimeona the Reject the Finance Bill 2024 and all the videos that have come out. It's a massive moment for Kenya. And what I can't understand is, do they even understand why people are protesting? I'm sure the MPs mali wanafikiria, bado wanafikiria ni about the 16% VAT on bread. I'm sure mali wako bado wanafikiria it's about the kidogo shillings put here and there. No, it's about the arrogance of you thinking you can take advantage of people. You can destroy lives with abandon. You can put your wives on the payroll. You can put confidential expenditure. What arrogance do you have to put confidential expenditure in a finance bill? What arrogance. And this is why it needed to move to this moment. I am so proud that we're at this moment now. It's about a total shutdown. We don't care about the finance bill anymore. We're coming for you. We're coming for your offices because we've shown that you don't care at all. The arrogance. Man, how lowly you must think of us. How dumb you must think we are to put your wives on a finance bill. How stupid must you think we are? And this is why this whole system needs to collapse. It needs to collapse because we can't entertain this anymore. We can't take this anymore, and we can't allow people to take advantage of the country like this anymore. How morally corrupt must you be to do these things? And so, let the ball keep rolling. Venye tu inaendelea. Venye tu inaendelea. It was never about the finance bill for me. You know, it started as the finance bill. I'm happy that we rejected that. But for me, this was always the point. To collapse this system and build a new one that favors everyone. Build a new one that works. Build a system that takes care of its people. A system that understands, empathizes with the pain and suffering of its citizens. Na hii sio system ka hiyo. This is not the system we're talking about. This one needs to collapse. Needs to collapse with all of you parliamentarians, all of you government officials in it, including the president. This is it. I am so happy. I am very, very happy. But now, the question for the rest of us is, what next? What is next after this? After, hopefully, we collapse this system. And hopefully is not by waiting till 2027. If we're able to collapse this system sooner than 2027, the question is, what next? What do we do next? Now, I don't like the trajectory on social media ya kuanza kusema we need Matiang'i now, Nani stand for president, Babu Owino stand for president. That is not the right trajectory for this kind of movement. This kind of movement needs a change, a complete mindset shift in ideas. Hii inafaa kuwa an ideological movement, not a personality movement. This is not about changing Ruto with Matiang'i while still keeping the same system that incentivizes corruption, incentivizes, impunity and incentivizes immorality at the highest level. No, not with this system. This should be an ideological movement. From this point on, I think that should be the focus. Not on changing Ruto with some other individual. I mean, yes, tunaweza propose Matiang'i, but we don't know what he believes. We don't know what his ideals are, what his values are. We all know that akipewa job anafanya. That akipewa job description anafanya vizuri. But what are his beliefs when he has unlimited power? What are his beliefs? Now, my model for this, at least imeonekana, is Argentina. What Argentina did by putting in Javier Milei, and it's not because of the individual, it's because of what he stands for. He's a libertarian economist. Na kwangu, that is what we should be looking at. What schools of thought do we think are going to push this country forward? Not what individuals, because if we move from Ruto must go to Nani must come in, we're not changing the fundamentals, not changing the system, then we miss the plot and we end up right here. Because individuals with the bad ideas, individuals with the wrong mindsets, wale wameeducatiwa in the wrong schools of thought, they will bring us back here. They will bring us back here. We will still have political parties with sycophants and ass kissers. We'll still have the same kind of people we want. Morally corrupt. We don't want morally corrupt individuals. But if we change this to an ideological movement, then we've begun the process of saving Kenya. This is it. This is the movement. Wanaita Gen Z and Millennials movement, but it's actually not. Hii are the intelligent and the awake. Whatever age you are, the intelligent and the awake are what this movement is about. So proud to be a Kenyan right now. So proud to be a Kenyan right now.